Hey there, Ranger Nation. It's Nate, and welcome to the Webcast with Attitude, LR4. And this is episode 179, A Noble Purpose. And guys, this is our season 10 finale of LR4. I can't believe we've actually got full 22 episodes of LR4, matching how much episodes we've had of Dino Fury season 2. So it actually works out perfectly. We've got a lot of stuff to talk about, guys. But before we do that, let me introduce you to my more phenomenal co-host. We've got David.
Hey.
We've got Rick.
Hi.
So, how's everybody doing?
Good.
Yeah. So,
having a good Christmas. Yeah.
Oh, just can't, I can't believe I actually finished what I needed to do for Christmas. Has everybody done their Christmas shopping?
Yep.
Raise your hand if you've done your Christmas shopping or if you're still in the process. Okay. So yes. See, we here.
That's an improvement from last week on my answer.
Yeah.
I'm actually.
Yeah. We always.
I think I got like one present left to get.
Thing is, we are always trying to be on top of things when it comes to Christmas. We want to get it done with. We don't want to have to forget. We don't want to forget anybody. We just try to make sure. Christmas is supposed to be fun and giving, but it can be stressful, especially when somebody doesn't know what they want.
Yeah.
Or especially when their answer is, I don't need anything.
It's like, well, you're getting a gift card then.
And tell me what you want. I understand you don't need anything, but tell me what you would like.
Yeah,
and it wouldn't be Christmas it wouldn't be Christmas without Christmas movies and specials.
And
I have been avoiding those.
A Christmas Story.
A Christmas Story.
A Christmas Story.
And It's a Wonderful Life.
Yeah.
So my advice to you is, guys, if you want to watch anything Christmas related, just once and then watch something new.
No, watch a sequel to a Christmas Story.
Watch a Christmas Story and then watch a Christmas Story Christmas on HBO Max.
Oh,
then you're good.
Yeah,
actually, I've seen it. It's pretty funny.
Or watch the Santa Clauses. It's an all right show.
That I might actually be doing this week.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was interesting. It was very interesting. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
You guys listen didn't they do a Netflix series on that now too?
That's Disney.
It's a Disney Plus, yeah. And I'm so glad. I'm so glad that Bernard came back.
I will have to watch that this week. I may not need to watch the movies. I'll just watch that.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So yeah, just no spoilers.
Well,
obviously Rick knew about that part because it's been announced.
Yeah, we saw him in the trailers, so yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
but
I didn't know. I didn't see the trailers. I just heard it was coming. But
our bad. And
it doesn't ruin anything. Unless you tell me he's the villain.
We're going to go into our topics.
Yeah.
So our first topic we're going to be discussing is the Power Rangers 30th anniversary special. So I'm going to go ahead and pull up the screen here. There it is. Okay. So yeah, this was posted on Johnny Young Bosch's, I don't know if it was his Facebook page or his Twitter. We were waiting. I mean, this has been going around and a lot of people have been trying to figure this out. So somebody said there's this picture. Okay, if you notice, we'll show the picture here in a bit, but it says, now about that SPD badge, Johnny Young Bosch, laugh out loud. And Johnny Young Bosch responded, this was Johnny Young Bosch himself. I think you mean SPA. SPA. So guys, it's been confirmed. Aisha and Adam have opened up their own spa. But it's actually a cover. I'm just kidding. So here's why.
In all honesty, that could just be a I'm not going to tell you. Could be a misdirect.
True.
Because he may not be allowed to admit it.
Oh, yeah. But if you look here, it doesn't look like a D.
Looks like an A.
Looks like an A. And the badge looks a little different. It looks similar, but different in a way. Because also he has his name on the bottom right here. He has a name tag and the badge.
Space Patrol Adam.
Space Patrol Adam. Are you sure? So a lot of people are saying that it's possibly going to be Space Patrol Alpha. Because, Alpha, Omega, Beta, and then Delta.
Alpha, Beta, Delta. No, there's one before Delta, I thought. No, Delta is the next one. So Alpha, Beta, Delta, Gamma.
Yeah. Or
Omega is number 24 of the alphabet.
Yeah. So,
which is the last one because it only has 24 letters.
In my opinion, it could probably just stand for Space Patrol Academy before calling it Space Patrol Delta.
That or it's a misdirect.
That's true. It could be a misdirect. So let me go down the list right now. I was going to call you Adam for a second. David, what do you think? You think it's a misdirect, or do you think it's possibly that it's the start of SPD before it's called SPD?
I think it's probably the start because we are getting close to 2025. So we're probably now in the early years of SPD. So
okay. Rick, we know what you said, but go ahead.
Well, the thing is, I don't think it's the start of SPD only because for Sky's dad to have died as a Ranger when Sky was a child, this would have to take place probably in the early 2010, 2012 area. Whereas I believe that it's possibly a misdirect and they actually work with SPD.
Possibly. I agree that.
Like on the side or something. Or it could be SPA because maybe they're the alpha branch of SPD. Because, well, Alpha. Like,
speaking of Alpha,
literally has his own little division where he brought back some of his Rangers.
If you look back there, speaking of Alpha.
Yeah.
Alpha's like, hi.
So, until we know 100%, unfortunately, I'm going more of a misdirect route only because I believe it's too late in timing for it to be the beginning. Since SPD itself took place in 2025, this is going to be 2023. There's not enough time for Sky's dad to have died as a Red Ranger to inspire Sky to want to go through the academy and everything.
True. That's very true. But it could be in the middle. And they've been working on it the whole time. So, but like I said, guys, whatever happens, I look forward to seeing what's going to happen in this. And we're going to continue on with the topic of the 30th anniversary special. During the table read, these guys, when they were sat down and they were reading the script and everything, there were these images behind them. So right there, that must be the villain and some sort of drill or whatever. So I think maybe that's because it would be weird if they just had those randomly there just to be there. I mean, I don't know. It could be the villain. And, the design and all that stuff, because I think we were getting a look at something for the 30th anniversary because it was at the table read during their table read. So I think it's kind of interesting that these images would be there when they're at the table read. They probably got a chance to look at it, and somebody enhanced it so you could get a better look. David, what do you think?
Pretty cool. Nice images. Yeah.
Okay, and what do you think? Do you think it's possibly a villain?
Maybe. I'm not 100% sure.
Okay. Rick, what about you?
I believe it's possible. Mainly because if you look between the picture with that with the chains and the picture right below it, that creature in the front of the bottom picture almost looks identical to the creature in the top picture.
Yeah.
And now what that construction like thing might be, maybe they're drilling into the moon, trying to find something or so.
And I like that you bring that up, Rick. There is I didn't download anything like that because I didn't want to do that. If you guys go look at Charlie Kirsch's Instagram, there is a part of her training during that, and one of the stunt guys is holding a specific staff, but it's not Lord Zed's staff. It is Rita's magic wand. So why would that guy be randomly holding Rita's magic wand?
Yeah.
So does that mean, are they going to be trying to bring back Rita? Or if that wand's going to come into play in the 30th anniversary special?
Yeah. Well,
that's just my theory. That's just my theory.
It also looks like that the other picture on the left there, the single picture, looks like some device that could have been inside of, say, Rita's palace.
It's true. I don't know. David, what do you think of what I'm saying so far about this? I mean, with everything that we've seen so far between, the images, and I don't know if you've ever saw that clip. If I can find it, hold on.
Yeah, please.
Go ahead. The sound won't be on, but it's you got to catch it really well, and it's hard to catch because it goes by so fast. Let's see. We go to Charlie's, and I know it's going to get a glare, so okay, here it is. Okay. See it?
Yeah.
Did you see Rita's staff? I'll play that again. Hold on. Watch very carefully.
Oh,
the guy
better. Yeah.
With the gray. Okay, with the guy with the gray-looking jacket. After he moves, you'll see somebody holding up that magic wand. Here you go. Watch. Even closer. Yeah, you see it?
Yeah, I see it.
See the wand? Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what I am wondering about. That whether it's using just as a prop, or if it's actually going to be they're bringing back Rita Repulsa in some way.
Yeah.
Well, you also got to think, after all this time, would they actually still have that prop with the change of studios and everything? And would it look almost new?
Probably.
So
and another thing
odds are they probably recreated it.
Yeah, and go ahead.
Another thing confuses me is, she came back in Mystic Force as the Mystic Mother, so.
Right. We got to remember, this could be a different version of Rita.
Oh, right.
This could be like how Lord Zed was brought back at his most evilest.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
maybe
and then
that same creature brought back Rita.
Yeah,
and then
in the
Once.
Go ahead.
And then how in the Once the Ranger episode, there was that monster who was Lord Zed and Rita's son.
Thrax,
yeah.
I would laugh if they brought him back. Or now they have a daughter.
What would be
He had a
nice is
sister.
to see the family.
They have a sister. Or something.
Thrax and Rita and Zed working together.
Like I said, guys, this is just, this is like speculation. This is not confirm anything on our part. I just wanted to share that because maybe that would be a good plot for the story. Like I said, I don't know. I'm just going by what I saw during her training. And it's kind of funny that guy would just be randomly holding a Rita staff. I mean, was he playing with it? Like, you know what? I'm just going to hold this and just chill with it. Maybe, but, But guys, so now the biggest question is, we have been wondering what the 30th anniversary special was going to be titled. And guys, we have finally got the title. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, Once and Always. And Rick, why is it called that?
Because in Operation Overdrive, they used the Once a Ranger, Always a Ranger title, so they shortened it.
Yep, Once and Always.
Yeah.
Represents once a Ranger, always a Ranger.
Always a Ranger.
So, yeah, I got to say, I like the title. It's
Same.
a good representation and everything. And I do look forward to seeing what's going to be coming of this. I just, it's going to be great. I look forward to what we've been seeing, information. And like I said, guys, once we get more and more stuff coming next year, definitely going to be posting about it. I just can't wait to see the 30th anniversary special, guys. This is going to be a really good tribute to Power Rangers and also, Tweet Trang and Jason Dave Frank. So this is definitely going to be a good tribute to a lot of the characters and the actors. And, but let me go ahead, guys. David, are you excited for the 30th anniversary?
Of course, man. How couldn't I be?
Yeah.
I mean, this is a great title.
Yep. Rick, what about you, man? Are you looking forward to it?
Yeah.
I mean, it's, guys, 30 years next year. This has been crazy that we've actually made it to 30 years of Power Rangers.
Damn. Wow.
And I don't care. And executive producer, Simon Bennett.
Simon Bennett. Yeah.
Yeah. And guys, I'm excited. I can't wait to see what we get more news on it. I don't know if we're going to be getting any more news the rest of this year, but hopefully we get a ton of news coming up in 2023. And like I said, guys, we will, whether if we will discuss it or we will post it and all that fun stuff. So speaking of 2023, guys, me and Rick, we go to this place called Lexington Comic and Toy Con. And usually they have some Power Ranger cast members there. So far, they do have 2 cast members going to be making an appearance there during the 4 days. I don't know if it's all 4 days are going to be there or if they're going to only be there for 3 days, but all 4 days is like for the comic book vendors and stuff and some of the celebrities, but I don't know if any Rangers are going to be there that day, but we do have announcements of 2 Rangers that are going to be at Lexington Comic and Toy Convention. And one of them is Nakia Burrese. I like how they listed her as Mighty Morphin because she came in later in Mighty Morphin at the end of Mighty Morphin Alien Rangers. And
well, they have her as Mighty Morphin, Turbo, and Zeo, so they even have that out of order.
Yeah, well, it is what it is. I mean, yeah, even though she showed up at the end of a Hog Day Afternoon.
Yeah.
Part 2. So, yep, that was her debut. And, yep. So, yep, she's going to be there, guys. I do hope we see more there. I would like to see Catherine there. And a lot of other.
It's
I hope. I mean, if Nakia's there, she's going to have her gal pal
Yeah.
from Power Rangers Power Playback. So you can't
Power Rangers
have
playback.
Power Rangers
Playback.
Thank you. Well, I thought it was Power Playback. Power Rangers Playback. Yep, Yep. Anyway, but yeah, she's going to be there. And guys, also another cast member that we all know and we've seen a lot of, but
And
not
love.
another teen, and not another teen movie.
Oh yeah.
Serena Vincent. She is going to be. Oh wow! I just love how they use that picture.
Uh-oh.
The reason. Okay, look at the middle picture.
Oh, man.
I think I mentioned this story on here, but I'm going to mention it again. During the time at PMC, when I first met her, I saw somebody ask her if she had any promo pictures from Not Another Teen Movie.
Right.
Yeah.
And I thought to myself, I'm like, dude, did you just ask for a nude picture of her? That's what I was thinking. No, she pulls out this box of these promo pictures at like a old one of those old phone booths right there, like naked. It's like the model, and I'm like, and then I forgot that somebody in the line before this guy cut in and asked her for that had their VHS box sign it, had her sign that.
Hey, she did it.
Let me
She
finish the
loves
story.
it.
Let me finish the story. I've got to finish the story before I lose it. She did have this image. She also had this image. All right, so I'm going to ask. I'm going to start with David. David, which one do you think I went for? Lost Galaxy Pink or the bikini?
I think you should go with Lost Galaxy because
No, which one do you think I went with?
Oh, I'm sorry. Lost Galaxy.
Okay, Rick.
Well, I
you
know you didn't go for Lost Galaxy only because you just said Lost Galaxy Pink and she was yellow.
Sorry.
So you went for the other one.
I went for the middle one.
Okay, then.
She had it there, so I did. I'm like, you know what? Screw it. I mean, I know you represent Power Rangers here, but damn. So I went with that one. And hey, if she got it, she's flaunting it, so it's not a big deal. It's not. It's just I didn't want to come off as a creep.
Love showing it off.
Oh God! Wait, what did you go for? Are you looking at an autograph right now?
Yeah, I went for several.
Oh my God!
I got several autographs of her. Just trying to find where they are.
And the thing is, I don't want to come off as a creep, because a lot of these actors have dealt with creepy fans.
Hey,
I mean, David, I can tell you one thing. I'm sure you never would have. Oh, there it is. Hold up. Wait, hold on. Go back to the other one. The other one you just showed before.
yeah.
That's the one I was talking about. That was the
yeah.
promo. That was the promo image that she pulled out. This box of freaking promo images. And that's okay. You at least got something that made. But
She got a lot of money out of me.
oh, dude, she was doing like a 3 thing or something. 3 images for a certain amount of money. Wait, hold on. You got more. Holy crap! He got more. I'm sure I have another
one more. And I couldn't resist that one.
Oh, that is cool looking. I like that. But David, have you met Serena Vincent?
I have, yeah. I met her
You
at
got an
Ranger
autograph?
Stop. Just like
Yeah, it's like
no, I just
You
did a
didn't
photo
you
with
didn't-
her.
this was the
You-
main one I had to go for.
Did you get you just got a photo with her?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to ask, David, if you had another chance to get an autograph from her, I know I hate to put you on the spot like this, buddy, but I got to know, what picture would you go for?
The Lost Galaxy one.
Wow, okay, that was a quick one, but you wouldn't go like this, man. Lost Galaxy. No, just Lost Galaxy, please. Just Lost Galaxy. No, I don't. No, just Lost Galaxy. No, I'm good. Just Lost Galaxy.
I mean, I can't blame him.
I understand that, no. But like I said, guys, it's one of those things when you stand there and you think to yourself, it's like, but then I just realized when you see it, he's like, oh, she don't care. It's not a good. But I'm not saying be creepy on her.
Not only does she not care, she actively has that there. So she is actively promoting it.
Yeah, and let me tell you this, guys, she's a very nice person.
So she's
very
still
sweet,
thrilled
yeah.
that she had the opportunity to do that.
Yeah, and for her being there, Jenna, she had these pictures. I know, guys, I've been talking about Jason David Frank a lot on these past episodes because, it still sucks, and it's hard not to mention it. Jenna had a picture, and she was signing with all three of them, with Serena Vincent, her father, and herself, representing Legend of the White Dragon. So what I'm going to do is when I go to Lexington, I'm going to have her sign that. I'm going to have her sign it. I didn't get Jason A. Frank to sign it, but I got plenty of signatures from him. But, in honor of him, I'm going to have her sign it. And her being a part of that, because she plays Jason A. Frank's wife, Rebecca Reed. And that was the first time and last time she got to work with Jason A. Frank. So, yeah. It sucks, but, I'm going to go out there and say, I just want to get your signature. I mean, I've got plenty of signatures from Jason A. Frank back then, and I know I got plenty of pictures of you, of your autograph and everything, but
still,
in honor of you being part of this, I would like for a signature from you, and it's just that it hurts. It's going to be hard going to these conventions, and I'm sure it's going to be really hard for a lot of these actors. And I say this a lot because with him not there, it's not going to be the same for a lot of Power Ranger fans or any, just because, not out of disrespect for any of the other actors, but, the impact that Jason has had on a lot of the fans, it's going to be difficult going to the conventions that the Power Rangers cast members are going to be there and knowing that Jason A. Frank is no longer around. And it is going to be, I hate to say that, it is going to be hard. So, but guys, keep going to these conventions. It really, really helps them out, and it helps, get these things going, because without us, they wouldn't have this. Because, we help. I mean, yeah, they might have sponsors and stuff, but in other words, we help contribute to it. The amount of money we spend, that will go towards, the venue and everything. It's because of us that we can have something this fun. So I definitely recommend, if you guys live in Kentucky, this is in Lexington, Kentucky, guys. Definitely.
Even if you don't live in Kentucky, if you can get to Kentucky.
Exactly. Go to Lexington Comic and Toy Convention. Look it up on Facebook. Look up on their site. I will put a direct link in the description at the end of this episode if you guys would rather that be helpful. Guys, even though they have a lot of good celebrities that are going to be there, but if you want to meet Power Ranger cast members, if you are a big Power Ranger fan, I definitely would suggest trying to go to this. Whether if they only have just a little bit of Rangers there, or just it doesn't matter. You should go because it's a lot of fun. Just getting to meet them. So, but we're gonna move on from this to some Super 7 news. We got Wave 4 of Super 7 of the reaction figures, which include all these guys right here. Includes the Z Putty, includes Alpha 5, includes the White Tiger, Zord, and Warrior Mode, includes the White Ranger, includes the Black Ranger with Dragon Shield. I think that's interesting of how they included that, but hey, why not? So, yep, they have that. And here's a look at the packaging right here. I know this is Wave 4, and like I said, guys, I will put a direct link to the site and to where you guys can purchase these. Here's an individual image of Alpha 5 with his packaging too. And that looks like more of a digital rendering. This looks like the actual figure. So they don't have any other individual photos with backgrounds with the background like that yet, but
You just gotta
probably
get a dozen putties.
Yeah, I mean, guys, even though they only have like 5 point of articulation or whatever to these figures, all I can say is if you don't want to have to display them in the box. Keep them in the box. I'm sure, Rick, you still have your Green
Ranger there somewhere.
Yeah, you have the Green Ranger still in the box, right?
Yeah, it's
Somewhere.
up in that corner by Saba.
Yeah, you still have the PMC exclusives up there?
They're actually at another spot, but they're still in box.
So
I had considered opening them just because I was curious, but curiosity didn't kill this cat this time.
it's just because, with me with space, I don't have any space, but, if I can display them in the box, go on the wall. Put a pin in it.
Yeah.
But once we get more images of this, I will definitely continue promoting these reaction figures. But guys, if you notice, the past waves, they've had 6 figures, but now they're only doing 5. It looks like
Inflation.
So they're probably trying to do 5 here and there now. So maybe the next wave will have 5. I don't know, but I'm not saying we don't know anything yet. But like I said, once we get more news on this, we will talk about it whenever we get
Actually,
we'll
probably because of the supply shortages. They wanted to make sure that they can meet the volume of each of the figures that they had done.
Mm-hmm.
And with supplies being short pretty much everywhere, they said we had to cut one.
Yeah.
And we can meet our traditional distribution that we normally do with one less figure. So that's probably what happened, but still don't know. Yeah. I'm speculating.
David,
not to, but screw it.
Yeah, David, I'm going to ask you, man. I mean, we've talked about these before. Honestly, would you own any of the reaction figures or the Ultimate figures?
I guess
or
so.
The Cyborg?
Yeah, I'd get one of them. Why not?
All I can say is look up the prices and then tell us later.
Sure.
Some of them aren't cheap. I mean, these aren't too bad. I mean, they could be a little bit less, but
yeah, these are what, $18?
Something like that. I think they went up, but anyway, guys, like I said, in the description,
prices at this point.
Yeah, in the description, I will post it. You guys are more than welcome to check that out, so you can pre-order it and do whatever.
And if a dozen of the putties accidentally fall on my porch, I'd be happy because, let's face it, it's the putty.
Yeah. So we're going to be moving on to some.
Remember, my PO address is P.
We are moving on to the next topic.
1, 2, 4.
You are moving on to the next topic. We don't want to be here so long. So
I have all century.
okay, so
This episode don't end. We're good.
anyway, so we're moving on to Ranger Stop and PopCon 2023. Some guest announcements, which is Ciara Hanna Gia Morin from Power Rangers Megaforce and Super Megaforce. And she is also going to be in Legend of the White Dragon, which I'm looking forward to seeing her in there, because originally she was supposed to be in this yellow looking armor, but of course they had to change the script. I think she said that she was pregnant when she was filming that promo. So, but I'm so happy that she was able to come back for it, and I look forward to seeing her in it. I met her and I gave her my cards to give out to the kids and everything. I gave the same amount of cards to John Mark Loudermilk. I never see them on his table. I think he's made his man cave out of copies of the Power Ranger, of his Ranger cards that I've given him. I'm going to have to tell him, like, you know what, dude? I'm going to have to say, here, you know what? I'm giving these to you, but these are for John. But make sure he actually gives them to people and not just to himself, because that wasn't the point. But honestly, I don't care what he does with the card, If he wants to play freaking Uno with them, even though they're not Uno cards, guess what? I've got a Power Ranger card. That means I win. Wait, what? What the?
I play me. I win. That's just.
I destroy the whole deck, and this one's left standing. Uno. So.
Fair enough.
Joining her at Ranger Stop and PopCon in 2023 is. Wait, hold on a sec. How do I do this? I had this option before. Is this guy right here. I mean, technically, you will be there. You'll be at Ranger Stop and PopCon. That's your plan, right?
Probably. I'm not sure.
Oh, well, okay, maybe that was premature. Oops.
At least I went this year, though. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. In all seriousness, the person that's going to be there is him. I don't know how, but he's going to be there.
Teleportation.
He's still working on that.
I will have it worked out.
Okay. On all seriousness, I'm going to buy it out, and I'm going to be there. With what money I don't have, I'm going to try to win the lottery and see what happens. And, we'll go from there.
It's as good as any option. I mean,
you got three options.
Lottery, taking
David.
out bank loan. It's pretty much the same thing anymore.
All right, but you know what? Honestly, all three of us, we're going to come together and make our own Power Ranger Con. And David's like, that doesn't actually sound. Now Rick's like, I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued on this one. How much does David? I got to
How
ask
is
you
Sensicon?
that. Hold on a sec. David, how much does a what's the job you're doing? Reveal. What's the job you're going to be doing?
Physical therapy aid.
Yeah, physical therapy aid going to make.
I forgot what the pay rate is. I'll check later.
Well, if it's good, you're in. We're going to get a con, baby. We're going to bring it.
You see, David, the thing is, Nate needs 2 people with decent income in order to help cover the not so decent income.
But no, honestly, guys, in all seriousness, we're going to get to the real person that's going to be joining Ciara Hanna, Walter Emmanuel Jones, the OG, and first Black Ranger. Guys, I'm happy that he's still doing conventions, and dude, I can't wait to see him in the 30th anniversary. Mr. Hip Hop Keto is back, baby. 30th anniversary special. Can't wait. If he doesn't do the hip hop keto, I'm going to be calling Hasbro and saying, why didn't you include that in the episode? If he doesn't do any dance moves during his fighting, I'm going to have words with Hasbro. If he starts twerking,
Hasbro is going to get the business end of these scissors.
I'll tell you right now. And if he ends up if he starts twerking in there, I'm still going to give a call to Hasbro and say, hell is this?
Oh, if he's twerking in it, Hasbro going to find these somewhere where the sun don't shine.
You're letting them get away with it because it's Netflix? No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, hell no.
But, so, David, what do you think, man? We've already talked about R.J. Kyler being there, Billy from the 2017 movie, and we also just introduced these other 2. So what do you think, man?
Nice lineup so far. Yeah.
You're going to stand in the line and say, hey, what's up?
Yeah. Do the hip hop keto.
All right, dance battle now. Okay, you win. Rick, what about you, man? What do you think of this lineup?
I mean, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's nice to see them coming out to have some fun with the fans.
Oh, yeah. And
it's in Atlanta, so that's what, a 15-hour drive?
I mean, I would love to go to this, but the fact is, it's just the fact is, it's this money is the issue with anybody, with us, with me and Rick. And that's why I only choose certain ones that we can try to get to and everything. And if Rick can go by himself, then all right, fine to him. I mean, I would love to go with him, but I just don't have the kind of money to. But you know what? But here's something that me and Rick that I'm hoping that me and Rick can do.
Oh, God.
Ranger Stop and Pop. The Ranger Stop, we already did Ranger Stop. Ranger Stop, November 10th through the 12th. Guys, make sure you get your passes for this because it's going to be nice and hot. Hopefully it's not raining like it was when we were there. Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, didn't it rain the first time we got there, Rick? Yeah. And like I say, the hotel we
not
stayed
the
at
first night, though.
Not the first night, no. But
no, because we were able to walk down and have some Pizza Hut from the hotel we were at the first day.
Oh, yeah. I remember that. Oh, dude, we had to. But then the rest of the nights, we went to Wawa. We went inexpensive convenience store food. We went to Wawa.
Yes.
Hey, it was there, but this is going to be at the, I think.
This is how you survive conventions. You find the local convenience store and you turn around and raid.
In the last day, me and Rick were there. We went to BJ's. Kind of disappointed about that place, but the food was good.
I forgot about that.
David, I hope you got
we
that.
went to McDonald's one night and you got the McPizza.
Oh, yeah. No, that was the last day. The last day we went.
BJ's was the night before.
Yeah, I remember that. Oh, my God. I remember that. And then we were just went to McDonald's, and they had pizza they made there. And I was just, and I was like, I don't know why I've heard of this, but I've got to try it.
I didn't
I
even
do
know it
not
was a
know-
thing.
Yeah. Neither did
Yeah.
we.
Apparently, it's one of those Brickstone pizza ovens,
Oh,
Yeah.
and it's like, I don't know. Rick,
It was a
did you?
2-story McDonald's on top of it.
And I mean, Rick, what did you think? I mean, did you try a piece of it?
No.
Okay, it wasn't bad. Surprisingly,
I
For-
trust gas station pizza over McDonald's pizza.
it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. I'm kind of glad I didn't get fries. Did I?
I'm just
Wait, did I get?
don't trust sushi.
Wait, did I get fries with it? I don't remember, but I just thought it was kind of funny.
I think you did.
I just thought it was hilarious that I was like, you know what? I don't know why, but I want to try this pizza. I want to see how it's going to be. I want to try it. And then I'm like, okay, I'm glad I did this. Hey, YOLO. Anyway, but yeah, this is going to be next year, November 10th through the 12th. And this is where it's going to be at. It looks like it's going to be at the
DoubleTree.
SeaWorld DoubleTree Orlando. So that was
Yes.
where it was this year too, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a nice resort.
The hotel rates is right up there. So guys, I will be. You guys want to know information, guys? They're up right now.
That's actually
I
not
mean,
bad.
Rick,
Great for a hotel.
yeah, Rick, would you be interested in going to Ranger Stop next year? I mean, if just
I mean,
will it? I mean, like I said,
I mean,
Jeopardy music. Where is it?
but financially, I don't know.
Yeah. So that's the answer I was pretty much looking for. Financially, I understand that, but
And in all
right now-
honesty, right, the hotel's going to be booked.
if we can figure out a way to get back and forth from where we like in a distant walking from the convention center and all that stuff, but if we could get the hotel, that'd be great.
Yeah.
But like I said, guys, I would like to go because it would be great to see David there, and if he's going to be there,
If
hopefully.
I'm going, yeah.
Yeah. But also, I would like to see our friend Allie because, this is the one she goes to, and I'm gonna say, I'll say this. You know what I'm gonna say to her? I'm like, all right. Wait, hold on a second. Where did Rick go?
Yeah, where's Ray?
Where's Rick? Where's Rick?
Where in the world?
Is Richard Carter? Where did you go? Did you enter? Oh, there he is.
Ah,
For a minute, I thought you went to the peace conference. Okay.
I got rejected.
I did not even touch anything. I didn't touch
At
anything.
the peace conference, I turned around and suggested war, and they said that's a no.
That's not what peace is about, buddy. Anyway, so
Yeah.
also, guys, if you're interested in being an exhibitor, is that right?
Michael. Yeah.
Yeah, better.
Then, guys, they're open. They're on sale right now. They're probably pretty expensive, but I'll still put a link to everything you need to know about this. Like I said, I would like for me and Rick to go to this because it's always fun to have Rick there. And also, I know Rick will be mainly looking for Sentai stuff. So, basically,
Yeah.
he's doing, and he's,
Let's see. Tickets.
so, yeah. Like I
Rangers
said, guys,
plus Turtle Stop.
in the description, these will be posted later on tonight. So keep an eye out for that.
Oh, ho, ho.
I mean, if we did like just the,
3-day weekend pass.
not bad, is it?
I love that price.
Yeah,
I
I
love
don't
that
know.
price. I mean, it's not the VIP version of it, which is the One that includes the VIP dinner stuff.
Probably
But
pricey.
just a 3-day pass is $75, and it's on sale for $50 right now through March 1st.
So does that mean you'd get an early still? Because I remember they did that with the 3-day pass for us. Or the
I don't know.
because I remember we were able to get it
because
early.
it's not a VIP.
Okay, how much is the VIP?
Yeah,
And
VIP gold is $270. The
That's what
VIP platinum is $450. The VIP titanium is $1,000.
Okay, you could go screw your titanium.
But titanium's not the highest.
What is the
VIP diamond 2,500?
That must be a sponsor thing. I cannot. No way.
Yes, the titanium and diamond are both sponsor packages. And the thing is, VIP does get in early. The regular 3-day pass does not.
Okay, well,
But
at that
for $45, $50 after taxes and everything, this guy's happy with that.
I'm going to go for that, even if we don't get in early. I don't care at that point.
Yeah.
You know.
Now all I need to do is figure out how to come up with plane ticket money.
Yeah, and just figure it out, or maybe you just might as well drive.
Hey,
gas.
I'm fine with that.
Oh,
Driving
okay.
both ways, probably about $200 in gas.
Speaker, my mic on my phone, on my thing.
Yeah. But like to get down there and back, probably about $200 for gas.
Okay.
A lot cheaper than plane ticket.
Yeah, so well, like I said, guys, Ranger Stop and Pop is happening in June of next year. And then you've got Ranger Stop 2023 happening November 10th through the 13th. No, 10th through the 12th.
But then again, I can save a lot of money by not going to the convention and just buying the stuff online.
Yeah.
I may not be going to Power Morphicon.
Really?
Yeah, I might just buy the stuff online.
Dude,
You-
I'm sure you would never want to miss
it's hard to
PMC.
get
though.
my
I know
ticket.
you wouldn't want to miss PMC because that's where you go and you get a lot of the Sentai stuff that you did not get at a certain convention.
Although I could order it all offline and have it next week.
Yeah. So
Well, next week's Christmas. Never mind. Probably be 2 weeks.
you could always ask somebody like, hey, I do want to go to Power Morphicon and say, go for this. So, Merry Christmas to me. How much do you love this boy? And then that leads me to the point is like, well, I bought a freaking extra breakfast thing and didn't realize that you got the breakfast.
Which I'll probably end up taking that from you just because I'm not going to be able to get the VIP package, the early bird package.
Yeah, but you'll still go for the gold one, even though it's not. It's probably going to be still the same price, but it's not going to include those things to it. So,
well, it'll be a little bit cheaper.
All right. Well, hopefully, I hope. So, but anyway, it is time for Rick to take the floor.
Go for it.
And guys, I'm kind of excited about this part of the topic. There is a lady present.
Oh,
No.
sorry. I can't help it.
No. No, my mom, she can hear us because I had to take my AirPods out.
I'll be leaving in a moment.
And we're live too. Can't wait to replay that. I'll be leaving in a moment. I'll let you boys talk with your Power Rangers.
All right. Well, I got the article up.
Okay, and the image is now. There we go.
Yes. So this is a preview for the upcoming Free Comic Book Day issue. So around Mayish, like the first Saturday of May. Or first day? Saturday? It's one of those days. Free Comic Book Day. Yes. It's gonna be called Ranger Academy. So it's a new series that's gonna be part of the Power Ranger universe. This is going to be the special issue released on Free Comic Book Day, May of 2023. Get enrolled in the exciting new adventure in Ranger Academy, a new series set to launch also in 2023. So it's not just going to be a single Free Comic Book Day issue. This is going to be a series, which is interesting. Power Rangers currently celebrating 29 continuous years on the air, making it one of the longest running kids live action series in television history, with over 900 episodes to date. Created and launched in 93, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers had its 29th season start spring of 2022 with the second season of Dino Fury. Of course, that was on Netflix exclusive. Let's see. There's not really much on here, but have the date for you. May 6th, 2023 for a Free Comic Book Day. So I will definitely have this.
Yeah.
Dude,
grab me a copy too if you could, because I
will see what I can do.
Yep.
This year we're not going to plan on doing anything the same weekend as Free Comic Book Day, so there we go. That'll solve that issue.
I might as well hang out with you that day. Say, hey, show me this comic book store.
No.
Hey, that's one per customer. It's free. But yeah, guys, and
that limit stuff never applies to me.
Yeah.
Mainly because I'm usually there the night before helping them set up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which then allows me to go ahead and get all the ones I want.
Yeah, I'll tell you right now, and I'll go like this. I'll like, if I go with him the next day, I'll be like this. I'm like, it's for a friend of mine, but he's here. Other friends.
Nate won't be there.
No, I wouldn't.
He'll have to go to the House of M over in Amelia.
So
yeah, there is a comic book shop about 20 minutes from you, maybe 30.
Well, dude, you're gonna have to whenever that date comes, we're gonna have to check it out there too.
Well, I'm going to mine, so.
Well, no, I mean you'll be helping them put it out, won't you?
Most likely.
Yeah. So, yeah. Oh, this dog is weird. Anyway, so yeah, and I think that since this is going to be released, a preview, more likely they're going to release this series in 2023.
It'll either premiere the first issue, the first official issue, could come out at the end of April, just in time to spark interest in the Free Comic Book Day issue, or it could come out as early as into May. Now, this is only speculation. This is not a confirmation of when the series will start.
Right.
But we know that the Free Comic Book Day issue comes out on May 6th, 2023.
And maybe this is connected to the 30th anniversary special. Because if you think about it, the way they did, how they did, this kind of goes back to how they did. Yeah.
Well,
you don't have an opinion about Power Rangers. You don't even know what Power Rangers is. This dog. And the reason why I say this, Rick, is because if you think about it, this is just my opinion. This is just my thought process. Because during the 25th anniversary special of Power Rangers, Dimensions in Danger, they continued using the Master Morpher in the comic book. And Jason's, Tommy and Kat's son. So who knows? That could be a connection to it. But I'm just saying.
the Dragon, I think, is connected to the show instead of the comic universe. And when it comes to the Psychopath, that is the comic universe, not the show.
Right. That's totally different. But I'm just trying to talk about, since considering this is probably going to be released, since the Free Combo Day, and then with that new series, it probably will be released later in 2023. Being a part of celebrating the 30th anniversary.
Yeah.
So, I'm just giving my thought process on that. But yeah.
Honestly, the 30th anniversary is most likely going to be released sometime in March or April.
Now, guys.
This is speculation.
Yep, this is speculation. And I'll say this right now. We weren't going to mention this. There have been saying, now, the reason why I didn't want to mention this is because, there hasn't been any official announcement. And then, people they've been saying that Lou and Ernie said, which, guys, they have been right to an extent, but until we hear stuff from Hasbro themselves,
this is only speculation.
Don't speculate. Because the fact is, I'm just giving my thought process on it because it seems like a coincidence in my opinion, but at the same time, I want to say don't speculate, because the fact is, it would be
one thing I'm going to say is if the 30th anniversary is aired in March or April, Cosmic Fury will not be until at least August.
That's what people are saying.
If Cosmic Fury
is
in March or April on Netflix, the 30th anniversary will not drop till probably into September, beginning of October.
Yeah,
and I'm only making this speculation based on the fact that they have already said Cosmic Fury's only going to be 10 episodes.
Right.
So unless they come out with an announcement saying we're going to release 5 episodes and then the remaining 5 episodes, theory would state that they're going to release it all at the same time.
Yeah.
And because there are going to be 2 halves of a season, whichever one gets released will leave the other one for later in the year's bracket for release.
Exactly. And the fact is,
I'm going based off of how they did Dino Fury Season 2.
Right.
And how they've done the season breaks with previous seasons.
Yeah. Speaking of Power Rangers Dino Fury Season 2, we are now in our episode rates. And this is the season finale. Power Rangers Dino Fury Season 2.
This horrible episode.
And this is episode, what'd you say? You didn't see this episode?
No, I said this horrible episode.
Really?
Yes. It's
It's extremely horrible.
How is it horrible? You know what? I'll just wait. So this episode is episode 22, The Nemesis. Now, at the beginning of this, they show this explosion, but that's just an idea of what could happen. Nothing exploded yet, no destruction. They were just making sure to get ready for the worst. And during the scene, they head to Buzz Blast because Void Queen is now in a cocoon. And David, what happens when they're at Buzz Blast? Who is still standing there?
I just remembered there was a giant Sporex.
But no, there was somebody still there behind the camera, but ended up touching the cocoon.
I forgot.
She's green.
Oh,
What happens when you get a bunch of stuff stuck in your lungs and you're coughing up? They call it, starts with an M.
Mucus.
Yep, there you go.
Phew.
And so, Rick, what happens when mucus touches the cocoon?
doesn't she return to being a Sporix?
Yep, and she gets sucked into the cocoon. And Tarek asks, they have to try to find a way, and Tarek suggests that he takes it, teleport it away, but the only way he could do that is by becoming Void Knight again. The Red Ranger gives him the Dino Knight Morpher, which he activates, turns it into the shield, because in the Sentai version, he did have a key, and his Void Chroma Fury Saber was his Morpher. But in this one, the shield acted as his Morpher. And we did get a morphing call. Void Armor pushes it. They go to the desert, and the cocoon opens up to reveal a new creature, new Sporix, but it's kind of like a Zord in a way, called the Nemesis Beast. And during this, the Rangers are fighting it. I don't have any images for that, but they're fighting it off and everything. And there's this one scene, they jump in there, and the most badass scene you'll ever see. That scene was amazing. And then, Zato has a plan to use the but before we get into that, we'll get to that part in a bit. Amelia jumps. Okay, who wants to take this part right here? Go ahead.
So what I recall from this scene, she goes up and tries to, convince her that she's her mother. Like, she tries to make her remember, but she fails.
Right. And Rick, what do you remember from this as well?
Oh God. Oh boy. I don't remember.
Unfortunately, but what happens is during this scene, Zato uses all the power of the Zords with the Dino Master Saber to use the ultimate attack. He ends up he does end up making it unusable, knocking it down. But it ends up destroying him as well, because as Master Green said, if you use the ultimate power, the ultimate attack, it can not only destroy your enemy, it can destroy you. So, and the Zords, they're absorbed by the Dino Master Saber, and Zato is gone.
Making Zato technically the second Ranger to die.
Yes. And then
Battle.
But, the Rangers try to fight off Void Queen. But then Amelia manages to free her from the control of the Sporix. And Void Queen ends up destroying what's left of what's still laying there of the Nemesis Beast, destroying it, completely gone. She remembers who she is. She's back to normal. Unfortunately, Zato's gone. But during that...
Wait, did you say fortunately Zato's gone?
Unfortunately, sorry. Unfortunately, I guess I said... I don't know. I got to remember to watch this back. Unfortunately, Zato's gone. And so what ends up happening, the Morphin Master Red, Green, and Blue show up to collect all the Sporix, which I thought was interesting. But we'll be getting into that into the next topic at the end of this. But 7 months later, the Rangers, the Ravkonians, make Area 62 their home on Earth.
Mm-hmm.
And Tarek and Centaura, I think it's Centaura, are and Pop Pop are painting a crib because she gonna be a mommy again.
Oh,
And the funny thing is, she said that she was filming when she was pregnant. So I think they filmed that scene when she was pregnant during that time. So, and it's kind of funny seeing Tarek going from wearing his weird design purple shirt with the general looking thing to wearing a Hawaiian shirt. Void King, Void Knight, Tarek went from that to Void Daddy.
So, question.
Yeah.
With Cosmic Fury giving the Dino Fury Rangers new suits.
Yeah. We're going to get to that. We're going to get all to that stuff. We'll discuss that part after this. But, so, during this time, the Rangers meet up with Fern, Javi, and Izzy, who has graduated high school, and at a Pacific eating joint, Ion's Cafe.
Yeah.
And Ion's not hiding the fact he's an alien.
Yeah. I mean, 6 months went by. Like, did he reveal to everyone?
6 months or 7? I think it was 7 months.
It was 6. No, it said 6 months later. It said 6 months later.
6 months. Okay. But
Yeah.
Usually it's like a 6 month or 12-month jump. It's not 7's an odd number.
Anyway, but it was very funny because, those cakes and everything. And then they the one line that Izzy says that made me laugh. That'll be $15. That'll be $5. $15 if you want a t-shirt. And I'm like, she was getting ready for Power Morphicon at that time. But the Rangers are called back to the Dino Henge because some weird weird fog shows up.
Mm-hmm.
And go to find out. Of course, Amelia thinks it's a ghost. And guys, it was not a ghost. Zato returns as a new Ranger. Now, people are calling him the Dino Fury White Ranger. He calls himself, which technically in the script, what Simon Bennett said, it was listed as the White the White Red Ranger.
White Red
But what-
Ranger.
But what Russell calls it, the Ghost Ranger. Which I think I like Ghost Ranger better than White Red Ranger. Because that's basically calling Zeo Ranger, the Gold Zeo Ranger, the Black and Gold Ranger. Even though that's what she said during the blooper.
Technically, Zeo Gold was only called Zeo Gold because of the armor, not the suit.
Right. But anyway.
He should have been the Zeo Black Ranger.
Yeah, but it is what it is. I think that he also had a lot of gold on the armbands and everything, so maybe that's why, but it is what it is.
Yeah, no, they called him that because of the armor he was wearing, not because of the actual suit.
Yeah. But so now
technically, I guess based on that logic, they could have called the Mighty Morphin Green Ranger the Mighty Morphin Gold.
His energy was brought into the morphing grid and they gave him new powers. And they didn't tell him, and he said he didn't know how, but they got to go handle somebody. I'm not going to say who it is just yet. Just wait, because this goes into the next topic. But they're off to their next adventure. And guys, I can tell you this right now. Originally, this was supposed to be a cliffhanger. They didn't know if they were going to get a third season or not. They didn't know if they were going to come back for the 30th season, and let alone be the new Rangers. With that said, I give this episode a 10 and this whole season a 10 because everything from beginning to end, I thought the whole season was great. It was a lot of fun. It was very enjoyable. This cast was amazing, and I do look forward to seeing more of them in Cosmic Fury. David, what about you? What do you give this episode and the whole season altogether?
I give this episode a 10 out of 10. It was just a great way to end this season, and also to give a little bit of a teaser of Cosmic Fury. And as for the whole season itself, I'd give it a 9 out of 10.
Okay.
I mean, the season was it was great. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, Rick, what about you?
Well, I can't give it a 10 because of those shorter pads.
Okay, so he didn't like the shoulder pads, but
so we're going to give the episode a 9.5 because I can't necessarily take a whole point off just because of the shoulder pads, because it was a really good episode, but the shoulder pads, yeah. Overall for the season, though, I'm giving it a 9 because there are definitely parts where it could have been improved. And that's besides the shoulder pads.
Yeah. Of course it is.
But at the same time, like I've mentioned before, this had some feel of Mighty Morphin Season 3 because even when the Rangers would win a fight, they didn't necessarily win. There was carryover throughout the season of past events.
Yeah.
So it definitely felt more of a connected series instead of episode a week series.
Right.
Which is where it gets the high score on that one.
So now, guys, like I said, we have another topic. We have 2 more topics here, which is going to be Cosmic Fury. And guys, what they're going after and the villain they're going to face that is going to be one of the main villains of Cosmic Fury.
Hold on. Okay.
Is Lord Zed. Guys,
and we've already got the figure.
I gotta tell you right now, when they said it was, what episode was it? Oh, God, what episode was it? Morphin Master was the one episode where they said, we're gonna take Zed to another planet because he was still in the crystal, where he could never where he could never return or he could never escape. He did. So Lord Zed is back. He is coming back for Power Rangers Cosmic Fury. Oh, this for the 3rd season of Dino Fury and the 30th anniversary season of Power Rangers. Guys, this is amazing. I am so excited for this. Lord Zed was a very, very awesome villain. And I got to say, I know there's a lot of great villains out there, but he was one of the legendary villains of Power Rangers. And he actually did more in this series than he did in Mighty Morphin back then. He only fought Tommy. He only fought the Rangers once. One of the Rangers, and that was Tommy, and that was it. But they actually made Lord Zed actually hand-to-hand fight and everything. So, guys, I'm looking forward to this. Now, the other news here, there are also some characters that some villains might show up because Scrozzle got away and he is still out there. What's to say that he isn't the one that freed Lord Zed? And then also at the end of Dino Fury episode 22 of season 2, Mucus, and then after episode 21, Slither, they're both still around because they own a circus.
Oh.
So there could, I see some pictures. It could be a possibility that the actor, I can't remember what her name, Torum, I think her name is Torum, and Campbell. I think Campbell is supposed to be in this season of
Campbell Cooley.
And but who's to say that he won't be in Cosmic Fury playing?
Question.
Go ahead.
The monster that's able to bring villains back, the one that brought Zed back, did he get away or was he destroyed?
He was destroyed. But and also I'm going to get to that part here in a bit. But so with that, maybe we could see these villains in there. Maybe they're going to come back.
I thought he got away. Oh, well.
And then here's a little bit of stuff right here. I'll start the day. This was weeks ago and stuff like that. And it says right here, we'll have 10 episodes featuring the return of Dino Fury cast members and characters, which include Jane and Jayborg as the two of them, as well as new villains. So we might be getting some either villains that match Q Ranger or some brand new original designs, as they said. But it has been confirmed that Kira and Victoria are returning as Jane and Jayborg.
I don't know how those two are going to fit in if it's a off-Earth based season.
Well, they do. Who says they don't go back to Earth? That's
True.
a possibility. So we'll be seeing them. And there has been some other news saying that they're going to include Izzy's mom. For the life of me, I can't remember her. Her name was Gina, I believe. So she's supposedly going to be coming back. And there was a picture of the guy that played Warden Garcia with Campbell. So he could be coming back too. But also, they also said that, because these were pictures behind in the makeup trailer, and one of them was her and that other woman. Ollie's mom is possibly coming back. And also, but there was a table read, and Jacqueline, I can't remember what her last name is. Fern, she's supposed to be back. And also, there's somebody else that might be coming back, considering this is a space theme Ranger series. Mick Kelson Henderson.
I mean, with it being space themed, they'd be stupid not to bring him back.
Yes, and I gotta say this, guys. What if he is introduced, brought into the episode, and he's the one that helps them out with their new morphers and everything? And what if because he still is trying to discover more stuff from the Nexus Prism. So who's to say that he doesn't find these cosmic globe or orbs? And so, yeah. Now the question is, the monsters. Who are going to be the monsters? This could be just a misdirect, but there was something in the 10/27 Hasbro Premium Day where they showed off the Blue Ranger's Cosmic Fury suit, and he said, "I can't wait to blast Sporix in space." So who's to say, since the Morphin Masters collect the Sporix, what's to say they didn't get out? So what's to say that we won't get the return of the Sporix and the Sporix Beast? Not the design like this, though. Maybe a new design.
Like the actual Q Ranger villains.
Exactly. If you think about it, though, what if Scrozzle made a new Sporix generator, but instead of making new Sporix, it evolves the Sporix into a new look?
It gives them extra power.
So that's just like I said, guys, that's just my opinion on that. I don't know. But I do think that Cosmic Fury is going to be amazing. And what plans they have, even though it's going to be 10 episodes, I wish it was more episodes, but, unfortunately,
so
that's the deal they could only come up with. So,
couple things.
Go ahead.
There's rumor about Lord Zed in the Cosmic Fury evolving to utilize the main villain's look from Q Ranger.
Yeah.
And the question I was going to ask earlier,
Okay.
with the Rangers getting upgrades to their suits to become the Cosmic Fury Rangers, is Tarek going to get a evolved form of the Void Knight armor?
A lot of people are getting that.
Purple and silver, both for the colors.
Yeah.
He could become a Silver Ranger or Ryu Commander.
That's true. But like I said, guys, don't.
That would give them the opportunity to utilize one of the suits.
Right.
Make it a special due to the fact that, he's not part of the Cosmic Fury team.
That's true. And, that's, but like I said, guys, we're not trying to get anybody's hopes up or anything like that. We're just giving an idea and thought process. But I think it would be awesome if they did end up using that evolved form for Lord Zed. And they would have to, in other words, they could still they just have to make original footage with that, which more likely that's probably what they would have to do. And, I still question about the Zord footage. And with the amount of Zords they've had in
Q Ranger,
I don't know how they're
14 Zords.
Let's see. Well, 12. They have 12 Zords.
14.
Sure. Hold on.
Because you had the 12 Rangers, all with their Zords. Then you have the Orion. Then you have the Haiti thing, the 3-headed dog.
Yeah, but that would not be included because it's just a
Most likely not, but it's still
Yeah.
one of the Zords. There are 14.
no, right. But I'm
actual-
saying though,
Technically,
the actual-
15 if you count the
let me look.
Lion
Yeah.
Cannon support thing.
I believe it would be mainly 13 because they probably would include. I mean, because the 13 would be the Orion.
Orion.
So because there are 12 Rangers from Q Ranger.
Yep.
So hopefully they do use the 9 Zords, and then also the Ryu, the dragon, and then I hope they figure out a
That's
way
where
to do
Void
it.
Knight comes in. Give him a upgraded purple costume, whether it be Cosmic Fury design or Ryu Commander himself, and have him bring in the dragon.
Yeah, and like I said, guys, who knows what's going to happen? There was an image, but I'm not going to show it because I don't want to, spoil. But that of an invitation thing, and apparently it had Solon on it, and looked like a spaceship. So it looks like they're going to get a spaceship to travel because they're going to have to travel instead of just teleporting. But
And it's going to be a mega ship.
Yeah, it's.
Bummer.
But the thing
That
is,
would be
it's going
awesome.
to be very interesting.
Ship.
Hopefully, we get more explanation about Zato's new powers and how that will play in to Cosmic Fury and why.
I
would like to.
First episode.
No, I mean he's the reason why he's able to access the cosmic powers and give them to the Rangers. That's just my theory on it.
Yeah, which will cause them to lose the
design. Yeah, exactly.
Ghost Ranger form.
Yeah, and I still like. I know Rick doesn't like it, but I think it was.
My only issue is the shoulder pads.
The
You
shoulder
get rid of
pads.
that, keep the cape, and it's great.
Yeah, Rick. Let's be honest. You would still buy the figure if it came to pass. You'd buy the figure.
I would like to say you're wrong, but
Let's just
you
put it this way,
have 200 figures that would say otherwise.
I can tell you right now. So, David, what do you think of every? Oh, wait, actually, we're not done with Cosmic Fury because, guys, during the last table read, we got some images in the background. This image right here, with them going to different planets, and it looks like we might get a new, like I said, original villain. I think that's one of the villains right there, and the aliens. So that,
like it.
yeah. So, and this next one, I think that's it. Yeah, and this one that looks like a freaking taco right there. That you can tell you can tell right there. I think that's
Izzy. I mean,
that's Tessa Rao. That's Tessa Rao. That's Tessa.
Tessa Rao. Thank you.
And then you have this little slug creature right here. But doesn't that look like a taco? Am I the only one that notices that?
Yes.
It's a space taco. So
end up on Onyx and order the tacos.
Taco Planet.
Just hope they don't eat you.
Marinoi.
Now, guys, this could mean that they could be, since they're going into space, we'll be seeing new planets and everything. Since they're
I'd
going
like to see them visit old planets. KO-35, Marinoi.
True.
I know
They
KO-35
could
may
still-
not be a possibility because it's a prison
This
by
could,
the time of
a lot
this
of people are thinking this could be Ravcon. We've already seen Ravcon. It's gone. This could be a whole new planet that they're going to visit, but then they'll probably visit those other planets. Who knows what's going to happen? But
Ravcon 2.
oh god, yeah. But like I said, guys, Cosmic Fury. I look forward to seeing what's going to happen. I hope we get more looks at the concept art of the other 3 Rangers before the show comes out because
Sentai 6.
oh yeah, that would be funny if that's what it was.
Considering Dino Charge, he was given Heckle was given the opportunity to save his planet, and since it's now technically an alternate universe, this universe Sentai 6 may not have been destroyed.
True.
We could see Heckle.
So, David, Are you excited for Cosmic Fury next year, man?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait, dude. I cannot wait to see the toys, and I can't wait to see the show. I mean, granted, like I said, I mean, it sucks that they're not going to use the suits, but I understand with them already having 6 established Rangers. It sucks that I wish they would, but at least we're getting the Zords, and I'm happy about that. Rick, what about you, man? Looking forward to what we've seen of what, like, with Lord Zed returning, and then possibly maybe Scrazzle and Slither, and then Mucus.
I mean, it's possible. It's also possible we don't have 6 established Rangers. It's possible we have 7.
Maybe. Who knows? But like I said, guys, we'll have to wait and see what happens. Guys, hopefully I hope this airs before. I mean, as much as I would like to see it air before, and they try to split it up to 5 episodes, and then 5 episodes later. But with the way it sounds like, it looks like it's more likely they're going to air all 10 episodes to avoid, and it's going to air
simultaneously.
Worldwide. Yep. Worldwide.
Now, with that announcement, though, because they're doing it to avoid international spoilers, well, there might be a third option. Episode per week.
Yeah.
Netflix does not have the habit of doing that.
They've actually done that with one of their shows. They have done that with one of their shows on there.
They've done that with a few shows.
Yeah, but they're not with Power
Rangers.
But
it's not a habit that they have.
Yeah, it's probably not going to happen that way. So, but guys, whenever it premieres, I look forward to seeing what's going to happen in the future of Power Rangers with the 30th anniversary. Look for everything. And it's going to be it's going to be more phenomenal. But guys, I have to mention this right now. This is David's last episode with us. He is stepping down. I mean, I try to talk him into, still staying on, but, not having to worry about being on the show a lot. But, he wants to really, really pay attention to what he's doing. So, David, I took your powers, turned into an orbit. But no, in all honesty, dude, like I said, the door will be open for you to come back. You're always welcome. You're always going to be a part of this. And no matter what, even though you're not going to be an admin and co-host anymore, feel free to check out our episodes. And dude,
thanks.
I hope that, I hope you come back. Yeah, always ask if you're like, hey, I'm interested in coming back. Feel free.
Okay.
And like I said, dude, that is open to the table. And if you want to make a condition, that you would only, if you want, like I said, if you come back and you just want to do only a certain amount of episodes that you're able to make, and if you still just want to be an admin, that's up to you. But like I said, man, we enjoyed having you being a part of this, and the Blue Ranger will still be you. We'll still be holding that as a Blue Ranger.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
No problem. We've had 2 other Blue Rangers, and they're no longer a part of this. But I thought, that's going to be saved for you. There's not going to be anybody taking your place.
Thanks.
Thank you for being a part of LR4, man. We really appreciate it.
Thanks, man.
But no, dude, we're still going to be friends. That's not going to change anything. We're still going to be all cool. We're still cool. So, guys, I just want to say thanks to David for being part of this. It's really cool because I like to do this kind of stuff with my friends, and that's why I put this together. It's something to talk about, and it's something I like discussing with this, and just talking about it live. But guys, next year we've got a celebration of our own. Because we're coming back with season 11. And here's a look at what our a little designed to represent Cosmic Fury right there. The Webcast with Attitude from 2013 to 2023. Guys, we are going to be having a 10-year anniversary of LR4. And as usual, Rick will have his topic. I'm also planning to do possibly a Facebook Live talking about the 30th anniversary special. And then we will have Power Rangers episode rates, the episode rates of Cosmic Fury. And then we will continue on doing our LR4 Facebook Live. And then we have another one that I add. I am planning to move our interviews, the LR4 interviews, which is going to be under Facebook Live, Legend Ranger interviews, to Facebook Live. And I'm working on trying to get I have somebody in mind. I've already talked to him about it, but we have to set up a date. I'm not going to say who it is just yet. I was originally going to do that, but then, I don't want to give people any, I don't want to say that it's going to happen, but I want it to happen. Also,
we got a wheel and deal behind the scenes.
Yeah. And
get our cards just right.
Also, guys, I do plan on.
And make sure we do Uno reverse.
I've been talking about this. And even though I was planning to do it this year, it doesn't look like it's going to happen. But I think next year would be more fitting to do it. LR4, respect the past, embrace the future. A LR4 Facebook Live tribute where we all gather the fans. It'll probably be sometime in November on the year of his 1 year since he passed, and we will be celebrating Jason Dave Frank and talking about a bunch of our experiences meeting him. And we're going to try to get some fans in here. I'm trying to come up with ideas for this, guys. If you haven't seen our new cover I just put up there on LR4, I changed it up because I edited it. And it was one of the quote that Jason himself said that I found on IMDb. And I'll read that quote to you right now. I can click on the picture. I want to click on the picture. Why are you being such an asshole? Let me click on the picture. There we go. Okay. It says, I try to motivate people and inspire them, to let them know that they're not alone. And with that said, guys, Jason, we miss you. I love you, man. And in honor, I bought this. The Arrowhead. The prop replica Arrowhead. From the end of the half of the Arrowhead. That was from the end, part of the Alien Ranger saga. And Rick? Since you have been with me through this for quite some time, and since we met at Jason David Frank's line back in 2012, I want you to have the other half. This is yours. This is going to you, man. You're a brother to me. You have, even though you have been going to me with the conventions, and you have been there for me, man. And I want you to have this in honor of Jason, in honor of his brother, because you're like a brother to me, man, and you deserve this. And I'm going to be giving this half to you because this is yours. To remind you how much you have meant to me, and you being a part of LR4, and you sticking, putting up with my ass for almost 10 years, much longer than 10 years, but still, dude,
It's
I
been
want
about
you.
10 years. Yeah. This is what, September of 2012?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, the apocalypse was supposed to happen in December of 2012.
Even though it's kind of uneven with this, but
I'm still suing God over that one.
so, dude, like I said,
Actually, it's not
this
God,
half
it's the
this half is going to be yours.
lying God, so.
Oh, and also, there's something else.
What could it be?
He disappeared.
Yeah.
Um,
What could it be?
maybe that? I don't know.
Oh, here we go.
No. He returned.
Now, you're getting this,
Yeah.
right? But the thing is, dude, I might have kind of told a little bit of a lie. And I said that that David wasn't able to get an autograph because I got it for you, man. I
No,
paid for it myself. This is for you.
you didn't have to do that. I was willing to pay for it.
No, it's okay. Consider this as a gift. These are for you. These are my gift to you, man. And
Thank you.
also, if you want to get her to sign this as well, if you ever see her, you'll be prepared. So, dude, you own an autograph of Min, Trini's daughter, and then you have something that if any of these cast members, hey, think about this. If you want to, you could get, if Karen Ashley goes to Lexington, you get her to sign it. So, guys,
I have a reason to get autographs.
so yeah, dude, Merry Christmas to you, man.
Ugh.
This is to you, man. I'll put this in a Ziploc bag because I'm keeping this. This is what it came in, a freaking Lego box type of thing.
Ooh, nice.
So yeah, I'll make sure to give this to you.
Yeah, I had to say that Lego box.
And like,
is
dude,
really,
and like
really
I said, I've said this before. You know why I want to hang out with you because, like I said, I want to get you this picture. I want to get this picture to you, and I couldn't help it. I want you to be, and I got this for you. I paid for it myself, and David, thank you, man. Thank you for doing
welcome.
this.
Of course, man.
And I appreciate
Anytime.
that.
Yeah.
And I paid him. He's all set. I paid him for it. I told him, you know what? If you do that for Rick, I will go ahead and pay for it. And guys, like I said, David, thank you for being a part of LR4. We will really miss you.
Yeah.
Hope that you can, hopefully, if you ever decide to come back, dude, you are more than welcome to come back. Okay?
Thanks. Yeah.
Don't ever hesitate.
I'll just readjust my fishing hook and we'll pull him back in.
Yeah. So, guys, before we sign off, I want to say this has been a great season. This has been a great season of LR4, and I'm looking forward to the future of next year. It's going to be awesome. Going to do my best with the interviews. I'll figure something out. But I would like to get back to doing that. And I do plan on including Rick with the interviews because, you know, he'd be able to be joined in. And we're also, so that way Facebook Live, where you guys can actually talk during it and we will answer questions. We'll ask questions from us and then we'll ask questions from you guys. So that's the plan for
As long as the questions are respectable.
exactly, as long as they're appropriate. So let me go to David.
And if
David,
you ask an inappropriate question, we will ban you from asking questions because we're not going to have the actors and actresses that portray these characters be insulted or have something offensive asked towards them.
right. Okay. So David, if you would, man, go ahead.
Yeah, I just want to say this has been a fun 2 years. I'm glad to have been a part of LR4, and I've enjoyed spending these Sunday nights doing these. And I just wish you guys nothing but the best next season. Yeah.
Thank you, man. Really appreciate that. And Rick, what would you like to say, man?
It's been great having you here, David. We will miss you.
Yeah.
Again, even if you decide, hey, I just want to come back for this one episode because I really like the episode, just ask.
Yeah.
Also,
Sure.
Remember, support your local comic book shops, support your small businesses, and
As always.
Happy. And remember, because it's Christmas, comics are a great way to get children to read.
All right, guys. I'm going to go ahead and do my outro. All right, guys. Like I said, it's been a great season. Bittersweet with Jason Davis Frank's passing. Hopefully we can try to figure out that will be we're planning to do it next year, the tribute for him. So, I mean, I'll probably be sticking with that title, but I might change it. So just remember, things can change from here till then. So, but I look forward to the future of LR4 season 11 and our 10-year anniversary. This has just been amazing. We made it to 10 years, guys, and Power Rangers made it to 30. So I'm so honored to be celebrating LR4's 10 years and Power Rangers 30th anniversary. And with that said, guys, make sure to like our Facebook page, follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And stay safe, stay healthy, stay more phenomenal. And as Zordon always says, may the power protect you. And remember, it's Christmas time. Ranger power!
Bye, everybody.
Yeah, Rick,
Bye.
you want to show the light off? Everybody, happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Happy
And,
holidays.
We'll see you guys. We'll
Merry
see you guys
Christmas.
2023.
Happy New Year.
Later, guys.
Bye.
Bye.